National Football League on EA Sports. And we've got C.J. Stroud. He's going to have to air it out.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And able to get this out to the 25. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
Here's Stroud. That one complete downfield to Kirk. Still shedding tackles. Christian Kirk. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Christian Kirk. His first touchdown on the year. And the Texans need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
The quick strike ability certainly intact there. 2 plays, 80 yards to score it. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So now the Colts will get their first opportunity with the football. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, the other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 8 catches, 68 yards.
And he was able to haul that pass in there, but he knows he's got a tough task ahead of him. This unit in the top 5 in the NFL against the pass. He's going to have to really work hard to get open.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Richardson back to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Richardson. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Again, it's Taylor. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now Richardson. Dropping this underneath with Herbert. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Now it's Richardson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Richardson looking to throw this. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. Play action. Now Richardson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And it's caught. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Adnan Mitchell, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a 1st down. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. Now a run. Here's the rookie from USC. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. From the gun to give to Mixon. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Now Stroud. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
Yeah, Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. They work now on 2nd and 9. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. But backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. Richardson working from the gun. He'll get that underneath to Herbert. And he'll be taken down well before the 1st at about the 36-yard line. As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And the Texans will take over. Stroud off the play fake. Open man is Kirk, complete. His 2nd catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his 1st. And it's 2nd down. Throwing now is Stroud. And one more time, here's Kirk. So 8 yards on the completion there. And 3rd and 1 now. Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Catch is made. It's Schultz on the out route. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. It's Mixon on the counter. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Mixon up the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. And Stroud now to throw. That went out wide and intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Colts are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Richardson to throw. Throw out right, pulled in by Downs. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Stroud to throw it. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. 3rd catch of this 1st half for him, and this one is a 1st down. Stroud looking to throw. Short throw into the hands of Jordan. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 28-yard line.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. The Texans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Richardson looking to throw. He's got his man. It's Pierce. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2. They'll run the toss here with Taylor. And he still has yet to get on track in this 1st half as they're going to stop him behind the line. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Richardson throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Richardson. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down. On the option left, Richardson. He stiff arms him. Oh, fighting off the defender. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A solid gain of 7 yards that time on the keeper and a 1st down. Looking to throw. Richardson out of his hands quickly to Pittman. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 41. On the counter, it's Taylor. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
They'll run. This is Khalil Herbert. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on third down. Now Richardson back to throw it. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. Here's 3rd and a few inches.
28-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Here's Stroud. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7, our score. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Stroud. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. No gain on the screen there at 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Colts.
Back to throw again. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
And 10 yards to go.
They'll look to throw again. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the 2 teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. The Colts going to take over now late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get in the field goal range. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Off the option, here's Taylor. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Fielded just inside the 30. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Stroud working out of the gun. Dancing to his left. Fighting through pressure. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Final play of the half, Stroud. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
And 9 yards to go.
A final shot before break. Stroud. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Now Richardson. Throwing over, and it's Taylor on the out route that completes it.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
First and 10, Taylor now. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Richardson looking to throw this. Got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods. So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 4. Richardson off the play fake. Connecting over the middle with Downs.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 27-yard line.
Now Richardson, he's going to keep it running right.
And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. He'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
Richardson will keep it once again.
And he's going to get this one down to the 30.
The third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Richardson working from the gun.
And a quick throw here that's complete. And they stop him short of the first as he can only get to the 20. And his kick here is good. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Throwing now is Stroud.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Now Stroud.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
Open man is Kirk, complete.
And he is going to have a Texans first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. That'll be pulled in downfield by Collins.
And he's brought down. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
The throwing again is Stroud.
A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And Stroud now to throw.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
An option handoff here to Mixon.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Stroud to throw it.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 13-yard line.
Stroud looking to throw.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans.
Nico Collins
from 13 yards out.
And the Texans are able to stretch out their lead.
extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Richardson looking to throw.
And incomplete.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
You're right, they have had no room to breathe.
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
The Texans offense and C.J. Stroud getting ready for this next drive. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Mixon with a first down carry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Again, it's Mixon. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Brought down back at the 32.
Stroud. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
The Texans send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Taking it about the 16. Good coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
They'll start out here with the option left. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it, and while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it.
And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Back now in Houston, it's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter.
Here's Richardson to throw. That complete to Downs.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Richardson out of the shotgun. That's complete to Pierce. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. Now it's Richardson. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Play action. Now Richardson. And that is incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He's got his man. It's Pierce. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They go play action with Richardson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. And his kick is absolutely perfect. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And the football going back over now to the Houston Texans. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
A handoff, running left, Mixon. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. The Texans on 3rd down. They've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Stroud. Short throw into the hands of Jordan. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
It's a gain of 11. And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
10 more yards. That's another Texans first down. 1st and 10.
On the bootleg, Stroud. This one left side caught by Collins. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw. Stroud. These 2 teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the visiting Texans who came away with a victory. So they'll look to take the season series if they can win here in Houston. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Stroud. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Stroud will look to throw once more. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 21.
That's good for the Texans. First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Back to throw again. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Nico Collins with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Texans are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Breaks through the contact. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Richardson looking to throw this. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now Richardson.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
Richardson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Now Richardson back to throw it.
And this complete to Mitchell. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The passing game for the Colts finding its stride, another first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. So now they operate back from their side of the field here, 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack.
Richardson.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
And the Texans are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
They try to eat some clock with Mixon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing now is Stroud.
He finds his running back, Mixon. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. In motion, right one of the tight ends.
Delay of game.
Not ideal there. That delay of game backs them up 5 yards, so now they need 7 yards on 3rd down.
Now Stroud. Pass thrown right back to Joe Mixon. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Just 2 minutes later, it's been a one-sided affair. Call it a gain of 7 to 2 set of downs.
Quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he's stopped in the backfield.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 31-yard line.
A handoff to Mixon. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that